to Toffee Blue View, your source for all things Everton. I'm Gerry. Max and Terry are here. We're putting in our time. We're punching the time card. It's it's time to record. Are we excited to record? We're excited to talk to each other about stuff, but I don't know if we're excited to actually delve in to the Toffee Blue world. It's not a fantastic time to be an Everton supporter. It could be a lot worse, but this weekend wasn't great. So Max, really lackluster, apathetic match, sort of punctuated. I guess the high point is Andre Gomez blasting one near post. That was nice. But, are we talking about... it just seems like it's starting to become the same thing over and over again. Are we talking about a lack of motivation, lack of ideas? Is this a tactics issue, or is this a talent thing? What the hell is going on?
I know, there are a lot of variants that could possibly be wrong, but just purely from a game basis, I think that's what you get for starting two aging fullbacks against, a team that play a three-back the way that Wolves do. The way they fly high, the constant pressure from the wing backs. Baines and Coleman couldn't cope, and you could tell that straight from the off when Baines gave away the penalty. And I just think that set the tone for the afternoon. We were pretty much played off the park, with the exception in that period where Andre Gomez brought us level. But yeah, I think when did Espirito Santo take over Wolves? I think it was something like 2 years ago. So fingers crossed we were playing like that after 2 years under Silva. But as you say, from an Everton perspective, the fact that it's the same thing, it's always from set pieces. I think it calls for not for a change in manager personnel, but I think Marco Silva has to make a drastic change in that. Try a new formation, new personnel, just something to actively show that, okay, I hold my hand up and acknowledge the zonal marking thing isn't working. We're getting ripped apart by teams that are well drilled and that have had their manager for a longer period of time than what I've been at Everton. So, yeah, as I say, there's got to be some sort of change now, particularly. I know it's no let up with it being Manchester City and Everton being Everton, given the circumstances. We'll probably put in a decent performance, but City's up next, and you should hope, fingers crossed, and say they are too good. But I've got trust issues with Everton, to be honest with you.
Do you?
I
do. Yeah, I know. It's Terry. Max has kind of stated there's a need for some change. With a limited squad, with a limited selection of players to choose from which to choose. And you're working with the same manager, a manager who likes to kind of drill things through his players' heads. How much change do you foresee happening, and how much change actually can happen in this quick of a turnaround?
I don't really know. I hope he changes it insofar as he can. I think at this point now, I'd be looking to start thinking about next season insofar as to say, some of the players who might have a big role going forward need to just start playing now. We're no more Walcott, play Lookman every game, play Calvert-Lewin as much as you can. I'd maybe even go so far as to say play Kenny at right back now, because there's some things he can't really do nothing about. Baines had to play because even though he clearly wasn't fit because of Luca Dean's suspension. But as soon as we get Mina back, I'd put Mina straight back in the team and just let him settle in there, because I feel like our strongest defence this season was Mina and Keane next to each other. People seem to think that Zuma is ahead of Mina in the pecking order, and he may be, but I don't think he should be. That's not a slight on Zuma. I think Zuma's a good player, but I think the best partnership we've had this year has been Keane and Mina. I don't know. There's a lot of things that need to change. First and foremost, I think they need to change the formation. This 4-2-3-1 doesn't help a lot of the players. They seem slow, they seem laboured. It just doesn't work. Gylfi Sigurdsson seems a little bit like a spare part at times, and
yeah. I still think we're in the middle of an identity crisis. You know, I just think it's as simple as that.
I agree with that. I totally agree with that. So that's my question, guys. If we change formation, I mean, how does that work with the players we have?
Make use of the central midfielders that we've got and roll 4-3-3.
Mm-hmm. So how does that work? Does Sigurdsson actually? I mean, are you playing with Sigurdsson or someone else?
I'm on the same wavelength of Terry, as I don't think Sigurdsson played particularly well against Wolves, and I think he merits time out. Check in on Idris Gueye, see where his attitude's at. I couldn't imagine him to be the type to turn down playing. I don't think Davies has done too bad, and like Terry said, give these lads who are going to have a long term impact in the club, just start giving them games under the belt. So I'd roll with Davies.
Okay, so you think Gueye, Davies, and Gomez?
I do as well. I mean, Sigurdsson's been a big player for us this season, but he needs a timeout now. As Max said, I think we need to. Well, if we are going to play him in the 4-3-3, I don't think he can play it. I don't know. I was about to say I don't think he can play it with Gomez, but maybe he can if Gomez plays that pivot role like he did against Huddersfield. But they need to sort of freshen up the personnel, but stick with it. Like, so, if you're going to play Bernard, play him. Don't have him in and out. You know, play him on the left with Luca Dean. Get that partnership going again. And you know what? The biggest problem for me is not even. It's just some of the defenders are completely brain dead. Now you can say, 11 set pieces in the league and all that. Yeah, that is the manager's fault. I'm not an advocate for changing the manager. I could go into that long form, but that's a different video. But there's some things he can change, and the set pieces is one of them. You don't need transfer windows. You don't need patience and years to get defending set pieces right. But if you look at the 3 goals yesterday, I mean, Leighton Baines has clearly lost his man and is struggling to keep up with him, and we now know was carrying his knock. So he's given away a cheap penalty on 6 minutes. Second penalty he's given away this season. Silva can't manage for that. His left back just gives away, his most experienced player on the pitch gives away an absolute freebie of a free kick. Michael Keane, I don't know what he's thinking, or if he was thinking, but Kurt Zouma has got that ball when he commits the foul. Cheap foul for the free kick, which is something we're seeing every single time now. We give away an absolutely pointless, unnecessary foul, which puts us a goal behind because we can't defend the set piece. And then the third one, just a comedy of defending. It starts with Coleman, another experienced player, misplacing a pass under no pressure, and then it just leads to a goal. So I think they just need to strip the defence back to basics and just say, listen, stop giving away free kicks when there's no danger. If you have to, Luca Dean Luca Dean was serving a suspension because he committed a foul when he absolutely had to save a goal. Yeah. Now, we felt, at the time people were annoyed, but he's clearly saved a goal there. But then the week before, against Millwall, he's given away when the play was going nowhere. He may as well have just handed them a shot at goal, because if we can't defend set pieces, stop giving the opposition so many of them. First 2-1, then the other, defend them better, and then stop conceding so many of the set pieces. But I don't know how much you can change, because centre back wise, he's going to have to play 2 out of the 3, and they've not really proven this season, any of them, that they're a commanding type centre back who will take control. We haven't got that play, and we clearly need it.
I personally don't think the midfield gives them enough cover. I think particularly when you're rolling with Davies and Gomez. I know Gomez is a good shielder of the ball at times, but he's not, an absolute destroyer in terms that he'll hoover up absolutely everything. He does misplace the odd pass himself, and the ball breaks past him. That's why I think Idris Gueye is just so imperative to this side. So the sooner his attitude's in check, the better.
Yeah, I actually think a lot more of our, I guess it's our main 11, our starting 11, or our first 14 players. I actually think we have personnel to be able to compete in this league. I really do. I think the center backs we have, I think we have 3 quality center backs that are starting level quality of Premier League, period. Now, I don't know if they're good enough to start for City. You know what I mean? However, I think they're actually good players, but I'm seriously thinking there's an issue right now. And I'm not a Silva out guy. I'm not a Silva out guy. I think we need more. I think we just need to continue staying the course. However, it's really impossible not to blame a system when you continually make the same mistake over and over and over and over again. You know, yeah. I think Mina's a hell of a player. I think he just needs to adapt more. He just needs time, and the only way he's going to get that time is by playing. You know, but supposedly he's been injured. You know, but right now is the time. Get that guy in. He's got to get experience right now. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm not a Silva out guy, but do I get the shouts? Yeah, I get them. Yeah. I'm not going to say you're wrong for saying it's unacceptable what you're seeing. Yeah. Do any of us sit there and watch us play right now and say, "Oh yeah, that was passion we just played right there"?
No. See, obviously I know you weren't there, but obviously because they had the Goodison Cat came out and decided to do a lap. I think we got like 7 minutes at a time in the process, and when the official threw the ball up, you're just like, Jesus Christ, end it now. Like back in the day, you'd think, come on, bit of fight, 7 minutes at a time, we could pull a goal back or two. But now it's just like, oh, end it now. So the man of the match was the Cat himself.
Yeah,
that was great. That I love cats. I'm not like card carrying cat lover me. We've had a few cats over the years come on the pitch, and they must go on it. They must go on at night or something, and then get a bit of an edge to go on during the day, and then quickly regret it.
Goodison cats make me love cats. All right? I'm not a cat guy. I'm actually allergic to cats. And I actually had a roommate one time randomly just bring a cat home. Be like, yeah, we got a cat. I'm like, I'm allergic, man. Are you kidding me? And then I find out. I'm like, so is it a boy cat or a girl cat? Oh, it's a girl. I'm like, then why does it seem like it's spraying our house? Take it to the vet. Oh, by the way, man, I found out that cat's a boy. What? Are you serious? So yeah, cats for me, mix it. But the fact that there's always one like at Goodison, like ready to jump on the field, that's a whole different level where I start loving them. You know, I will say, especially if they seem like they know when we need them.
I've just got a small problem with all the reaction to the cat. People were going, black cat going across Everton. Black cats in the UK are good luck. It's an American thing. They're bad luck. Yeah, but obviously people don't know that. But apparently that's UK black cats. I was always taught as a kid that black cats are good luck, and it's an American thing that they're bad because it's associated with Halloween. But
the idea of us having worse luck. Right. I'm sorry. I feel like a black cat comes by. It's like undoing. It's like two negatives equal a positive. We already have the bad luck. Give us, let's break some mirrors and actually, reverse the bad luck that we already have. Maybe two wrongs do make a right.
Some of this, we've touched on the game. It was awful. The cat actually is the only bright point apart from Gomez's goal. Did you see some of the like fantasy football made a player for the cats? You could see it even, and like BBC were doing commentary as if the cat was a player while he was on the pitch.
I saw that. He got player analysis.
Yeah, I got player analysis. Like someone done it as if he was on Match of the Day, so they had like the spotlight over him and the little circle around him, and then it was radio commentary going, drops the shoulder, jinx past 1, 2. Oh, we should have a cat on every game. It's amazing.
Right now, it's like that's our joy.
I know.
Yeah, that's how bad it is.
Yeah, it is. And it's really hard to see, barring some kind of lightning strike into Silva's brain where he all of a sudden has a huge breakthrough about what this squad needs. I agree with you guys about the whole Sigurdsson thing, by the way. my issue for a long time has been the fact that we didn't have anybody to really back him up. Because it didn't seem like Davies was a natural backup. So the idea of having someone who could unlock a defense through the center rather than just shunting everything to the sides, that's one of the things I was expecting maybe for us to bring in during January. Now I get why we didn't purchase anything, but that still leaves us with a similar problem. And at some point, when a player is just not performing, like if Richarlison's not playing well, we have people to back him up. We have some people to throw in. That's fine, because honestly, he has games where he needs to be pulled. All right? Sigurdsson's the same way. And you know what? You were talking about Dean giving away those silly fouls. Sigurdsson does it too. He gives away some of those dead balls. It's
the older. Dean was just a good example for the Millwall game. He's not even one of the worst. They all do it. But maybe I'm not a fan of it, as you know, long term. But maybe the answer is that three at the back that we did against Burnley. Maybe that can bring out a different. Because Sigurdsson was playing alongside Gomez in the middle for that because we didn't have Trezeguet. So whether it's Idrissa Gueye alongside Gomez or Sigurdsson alongside Gomez with Gueye on the bench, maybe give that a try. I mean, it won't really matter against City because it didn't work when we tried it at their ground. But maybe going forward, try that, and the three centre backs together might provide a little bit better defensively than the two. I don't know. At this point, I think Silva needs to really shake it up, not just change the personnel in some positions in the same system. The system has to change. That 4-2-3-1 is hurting a lot of the players now.
Yeah, with our City preview, I'll break out my prediction for formation, the 11-0-0-0 formation that I think we need to just build the human wall. All right? Let's do this.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Why are you saying no we don't like I'm serious? Man. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up because damn, we have to keep going. Christ. All right, so that's it for our Wolves reaction. We'll be following this up with a City preview. And basically it's gonna entail putting on your seatbelts. Yeah. It's happening. If you've been digging the videos, please subscribe to the Toffee Blues YouTube channel. We sincerely appreciate it. If you want more Max, check his Twitter because he just does a lot of analysis out there. He knows football. So check it out. He'll also be appearing a decent amount on the old Toffee Blues website. So check him out there as well. Terry does stuff too. Liverpool Echo fan Gerry, check his Twitter for that. And me, come by my house and we'll have a drink. That's where you can get up with me. All right? I guess that's it. We're going to move on. City preview. Yeah. Bye.